Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World. Back again on Elm Creek. Got a few people in. It's always good to start off the stream with you guys waiting and chatting it up a little bit. Mr. Kuntz, Chris Quisenberry, Wet Coaster, also known as Gary the Doubting Thomas. Come on, Gary. Come on, Wet Coaster. Watch me climb this pole. I'm pulling a Sharko right now. I'm probably going to hit it again. Swing, fence, swing. How can a stream have 4 likes and it hasn't even started yet? Do you not think it's possible that there might be 1 or 2 people in the world who are just excited to know that we are streaming today? And whatever we stream might just be good enough for a like. We don't I don't think we have bad streams. I think we've got some streams that aren't as good as others. I'm not going to say we're perfect by any stretch, but I think we do good streams. Anyway, we have got, who else do we have? Sparky, how you doing, bud? Blame Sharko, yep, get it out there right away. Paul Tunks, David Smith, Ethan Hollings. Ethan, haven't seen you in a while, bud. Welcome from Australia. How's the sheep business treating you over there? Anybody who doesn't know, Ethan is a real-life sheep rancher and farmer in Australia. Kevin. Surely Kevin hit the like button the minute he walked in the door. And I'm borrowing this field right now. So, like the title says, we've made our money for the winter, and we've actually pushed forward into April because, frankly, there wasn't crap to do on the map up until April hit, after we sold all of our junk. Paul sold 30,000 liters of milk and made $62,000. Well, that's right, David. Thank you for the reminder. Hashtag BSC. Instead of blame Sharko, save your typing, save your fingers, and it's just hashtag BSC. So, yes, we've pushed forward to April. We're getting Sharko's sunflowers in right now, and we're going to spend our hard-earned cash. We've all made our shopping lists.
Mm-hmm.
If it's buffering, Eric, it's on your end, not on mine. Everything is clean as a whistle here, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood. Martin Salinas, good to have you with us. iPlay, thank you so much for joining us today. And so we're gonna do like we did before. We're gonna do like a round robin, and Sharko's gonna spend some of his money right now because we can actually see what he's doing from here. So you want to do your thing, Sharko, and kind of tell us what you're doing while you're doing it, and I will try to keep track of it all.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be selling all the, or not like the place shillings, but the original buildings on my farm.
All right, go
Those
for
are
it.
going to be going bye-bye.
Because I'm looking. There they went. Wow.
They should be gone.
They just blinked out of existence. That's kind of cool, actually.
Going to be placing a house for myself.
Oh, do not buy. Sharka wants to buy this field right here, and I'm afraid that we'll destroy it if he buys it too soon.
Yeah, I might just wait.
You might wait till we're done planting your sunflowers on that. But Sharka's going to place a house.
Mm-hmm. And a shed.
And a shed. You put your house right there on the corner of the drive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's right, Harley. Cleaner than an inmate's toilet.
Oh, where's the sheds?
Chris, you
There
bought
they
the
are.
automatic cow barn? Man, you are a brave soul. $750,000 for that thing? Ouch. The base game cow barns are not anything to be trifled with, let me tell you. I'm going to have to swing out and around this pole. Tom Ford, how you doing, man? Good to have you with us. I haven't seen you in a while either. I know you're driving a lot, so. Go ahead, Sharko.
I was gonna say I'm also gonna be selling my olive stuff, but I don't know if you can't see that though. So
No, we'll spend some time over at the shop a little bit later if you want to go ahead and sell that off, though.
yeah.
Bradley Powell is in the house. How you doing, Bradley? So tell us what you're selling specifically. I know it was the stuff for your olives. You're not going to try olives again.
Nope. So I sold the little Landini I had, which is the little tractor.
Little narrow tractor.
I sold the fertilizer sprayer, liquid fertilizer sprayer, that was only 4 meters wide. Sold that. Sold the little mulcher, and sold the little subsoiler.
And all
What I
told, you
sold.
made off of that?
About 50,000.
Sawyer Wells, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I hear you, Tom. I hear you.
Go back to the shop because I'm also going to buy a spinnery. Find it in the shop.
Bring us a spinnery.
There's a spinnery. I clicked the Taylor. Don't want to place the Taylor quite yet.
It's a little spendy too.
Yeah, the Taylor's 100,000. Don't quite have the dough for that and the spinnery and the field.
Oh, and just so you all know, I loaned Sharko $100,000 of my personal income to help him do what he's doing today. Not trying to pat myself on the back necessarily, just keeping tabs on money for everybody, where it all came from, where it went. Jordan the Canadian Kid, how are you doing? I think I said hi to Sawyer Wells, but if I didn't, yeah, I did. Oh, and Eric has picked up a copy of American Truck Simulator. Have you placed your spinnery yet, Sharko?
No, I'm about to do that.
Because I'm looking over at your farm now.
Right there? There we go.
That works. Nice.
Hopefully that's pointing in the right direction.
You got
Everything
anything
looks
else?
good, yep.
Got anything else on the slate to purchase?
Other than that field, nothing right now.
So this big old honking field right here that's got sorghum in it, Sharko's gonna buy.
If you want to show them what it looks like on the map.
Clat57, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? On the map. So we are way over here. It's this field 58. It's got all of this land over here on the far side of the road. I'm not sure if it's really good for much, but Sharko thinks he can plow it out and get some more sunflowers over there.
It'll be too much, but...
That's right, Sparky. Now Sharko owes me $18.1 million.
To be fair, the crop that's in that field right now is going to be harvest.
That's true.
Then whatever leftover I owe him after that.
Oh, Tom, you got the heavy equipment bundle. Very nice. Let me know how you like that. You can place factories on land you do not own. Do you have... There is a mod.
Yeah, that's a mod.
There's a mod that oh, it's a place anywhere mod. If you've got the place anywhere mod, you can affect land that you don't own.
So yeah.
And oddly enough, the place anywhere mod was on Mod Hub. They took it off. I know you can still find it out there.
Cut down the trees and give caveman the plow.
There you go.
He might get a field bigger than what he wants to deal with.
Tom, set what I did to start off with was set all of my dead zones to 2. All dead zones set to 2, and that works pretty well right out of the box for me. Well, Chris, what I always say is it's your game, play it your way. Some people don't want the headache of having to earn money in FS22. They just want to get on and farm and enjoy driving the equipment and doing whatever. It's their game. Play it your way. If you don't want to have to, personally for me, the goal of earning the money and everything, that's important to me. That's what makes the game fun for me, is the challenge of building up a farm from scratch. But that doesn't mean that's the way it has to be for everybody. And everybody, Beth Shires is in the house. You've heard me call her out before, but that is my real life baby sister. So if you would all say hi to Beth, that would be lovely, and I'd appreciate it.
Hello, Beth.
No arguments here. I've been merging like crazy, Sparky. Yeah, start with 2, Tom, and then go from there. You can adjust them up or down depending on how it feels at that point, but that worked really well for me. I think I've made a few adjustments, but I don't remember what they were, so come on, Cedar. Last pass.
Okay, Wet Coaster, shoot either me or Sharko a message about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, outstanding. Outstanding, Gary. We're looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
We sure are.
iPlay's starting a new run, just replaced the closed water cooler system herself. Congratulations. Good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate the shout out to my sister from all you guys. She'll get a kick out of it. She doesn't have opportunity to watch very much, but when she does, she's my baby sister. Are you rolling now too, Sharko?
I was just about to fertilize.
Oh, go ahead.
I had that tractor perfectly lined up.
Wasn't lined up for me.
Well, it wasn't lined up in a way, because he should be down on this end where it's been rolled, right? I guess it doesn't matter, technically.
I don't think it really matters either.
I don't think so either. No, it doesn't.
Bradley has Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and the other day bought the Bombardier CRJ. Crazy expensive, like 51 million. Wow. And I'm sitting here complaining about the $750,000 cow shed. Am I charging Sharko compound interest? I don't think so. I agree, Chris. I think they did a really good job with the animal animations on this one. I think the animals look much nicer, much better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're going to finish off that field. And Sharko's going to buy the sorghum. I'm going to head over to my farm, guys, if that's all right with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That field is now mine.
Outstanding. Well, and you've got the fertilizer spreader, so you can just
Spray it, yeah.
do that field at the same time. Oh. Let's not Sharko off the bridge, Harv.
That wouldn't be good, would it?
No.
I am going to be making some changes to my farm today. And sadly, I've got $685,000 to spend, and I'm going to take out another big fat loan. Because I am going to progress in a big way today. Oh, yes. Manitoba had snow and crazy winds. There's a huge snowstorm sweeping across the U.S. right now. In fact,
I'm getting hit by it too.
my sister was just telling me they've had 8 inches and it's going to snow for another 12 hours or better.
I think I'm supposed to
Craziness.
get like 2 to 4 feet of snow is what they called for.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
There's equipment scattered all over down here. So this was my grass field before. This has been plowed under, and this is going to be sorghum. Definitely. Definitely. It's definitely going to be sorghum. And then there's another grass field to pull from, and that's going to be sorghum also. But we're not going to worry about that just now. I'll drop the cedar right here, and I'm going to head to the shop. I don't have anything to sell, but I've got plenty of stuff to buy. Oh gosh, Tom, be careful, bud. I've always said I would rather drive in snow than wind, but still, take it easy out there, man.
Yeah, take it easy.
Hmm.
Sid, I can't possibly decipher all of that, so I'm just going to call you Sid, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping in and joining us today. We'll have a slight dusting of snow. Wet Coaster does. Nice. That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
No.
Okay, Eric, that'll definitely be better than the integrated graphics you're using now.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first thing that I'm going to buy, and I forgot to go admin. Did you log in as admin, Caveman?
Actually, though,
No, but I can.
I was gonna say one thing, that 2 gigs of VRAM though might not be enough for the game.
We're not turning in this into tech talk. Good job, Eric.
Okay.
I hope that works out for you. My apologies, but this can we've had these little technical discussions before, and they tend to spiral into like 30 minutes of, well, if you have this video card but 72 megabytes of RAM, then you really need VD RAM from March of 2021. But if you don't get March of 2021, you could do July of 21. But then you really need to, yeah, you know what I mean. No offense, guys. I like the tech talk as much as everybody, but not everybody on the stream wants to hear it all the time. So I'm buying a forage wagon. Oh, and that means I need a pallet of whatever that stuff is called, bond silage. Bond silage. I like the sound of bond silage better. Okay. Vail, Colorado. I hope Vail, Colorado has snow, otherwise all those skiers are going to be quite upset. Isn't Vail where all the skiers go? There you go, Jordan.
No idea.
Mr. Corbin. Yeah, that's what your mom was telling me, Ben. Oh, and most of you guys know Ben at this point. Beth, my baby sister, as I keep calling her, is Ben's mom. I'm not sure that, you might care about that as much as you do tech talk, but it's nice to have the fam around once in a while. Oh, and that's right. Eric is still on FS19, not on FS22 yet, guys.
That's true too. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
And Jordan and Sparky both say the tech talk sounds like the teachers from the Peanuts. And I'm not completely skipping over you, Caveman, but it seemed like the logical thing to, since we needed to move over to my farm, for me to go ahead and start taking care of my business, if that's all right with you.
That's fine with me. I figured stuff needed to be moved over there, so.
I appreciate that. All right, my next purchase is a silo, and not just any silo. These are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
These are really cool. These are from Beck's Modding. You guys have probably heard me talk about Beck's before. These are Beck's clear-sided bunker silos.
I thought it was called the glass side or something.
All it particularly says here is bunker silo large, 12 meter by 58 meter.
Maybe the name of the mod is glass bunker silo or something then.
It probably is. So I'm going to plop this thing down just about right here. No, that's a little too spendy. There, that seems a little more reasonable. Back it down here a little bit. Yep, like so. That, my friends, is a bunker silo, $12,000, and it's going to hold all of my grass. It's actually easier to see the sides at night than during the day, but in my opinion, it's still pretty freaking cool. The silos on the east side, you can put a silage cutter bucket over the pour spout and back a small trailer under there, and it will fill the bucket and drop into the wagon. Yeah, my Baileron video this week, we were fighting sugar beets a little bit. Finally, whoa! I caught a branch. I'm gonna name that branch Sharko.
A branch named after me? Yay.
You do now. So I had planted this field in grass. And I got to be honest with you, all three of us have said spontaneously that we're a bit sick of grass work. We have done so much of it to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Bex does great mods. She has a Discord channel called The Office. It's the only place you can find her mods. And we used to have a link in the stream description down below, but it's not here anymore, and I meant to grab one and forgot. But if you would like to get to Beck's mods, give one of us a shout. I think at least Caveman and I are both part of her Discord server, and we can send you an invite, and I will try to get one added for future streams. Again, Bex is the modder that I always tell her slogan should be bigger, better, faster, more, because she does some pretty spectacular stuff.
That she does. That she does.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I thought there was only one manure bunker that you could put in, or manure silo that I thought there was only one in the base game. I have not played with it that much yet. And that field is going to get mowed, guys. So if you were, do we have a tractor over here that's big enough to mow it?
There's the your plus.
The case will do it.
Or the case, I mean.
My tractor would do it.
And whatever you want to do.
It's gonna be slow, but it'll do it.
Well, use the case then.
Where is the case? Oh, shark goes in the case. Okay.
Yes, I am.
No, I think you need to get a chainsaw and make more room around the silo. Maybe. Oh shoot! Well, I should have driven over to Sharko's lot and shown you guys what he bought. I am sorry.
You can do that after we get this done.
There you go. As long as it's not the branch of a bank. Jordan. Nice.
gonna say you do not have to swath it on that because we're tedding all this.
Right. Oh, no, you're not. No, that's all grass.
No,
I've got all the
this is
hay
all-
I need.
Oh, I thought we were okay.
Nope. Remember? I did the some of those rows on here and said, nah, it's gonna be enough hay.
No, I don't remember. You
Dope.
said it was gonna be enough,
Dope.
but
Yeah,
okay.
I've got plenty of hay.
Okay then.
Then we'll do grass.
This silo is cool. Very cool. I like it. Let me slow this down to about 6. Because I want to try to get this out fairly even. Did I actually tip outside that bunker? I guess I did. Oh well, life goes on. Hit that branch again. I probably am going to have to get a chainsaw just to take that one bush out. I got it down just a little bit too close
Which tree?
at the end of this bunker silo.
The one I'm standing at right here?
Yeah, it's like a shrub.
Alright.
I keep hitting the branch. It's my fault, actually.
Okay. So I hope this is the right one.
Well, if it's not, we can cut as many as you want. I have no affectionate attachment to those trees.
Okay, look. This one also looks like it might be in the way, so I'll cut that one too.
Snow Bunny, how are you? Just got home from work. Very nice. I have to agree with you, Sid. I hate running into a branch anytime.
Okay, let me know if that cleared it up for you. If
All
I need to
right.
cut the big one, I'll cut the big one.
I need to get this grass off of this field in particular so that I can move to phase 2 of this spending spree. And man, I am just mucking this up like crazy. Sid, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Very much appreciated. Well, thank you, Chris. I very much appreciate that as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, this really is about you guys. I mean, we get on to play and have a good time, but it's really about chatting it up with you guys and making sure that we're doing what you either want or need us to do. We enjoy the game and we want others to enjoy it with us. That's the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Beth. I hope you had a good day at work, Snow Bunny. But even the best day of work, it's nice to get home from, right? Abso-flogging-lutely.
You want me to start compacting this?
If there's nothing else to do, I mean, have we started mowing that field over there already? Sharko mowing?
Sharko's mowing.
Okay. Yeah, be my guest. Easy Rider. Good to see you, man. And we just heard from Wet Coaster a little bit ago. He kind of has a feel for when he wants to join us on stream. He was one of our raffle winners. Easy, I know you said to maybe hand yours off to somebody else, but you know, if you ever get your stuff sorted, man, it's yours. There's 2 other people that won, and I have not seen them in stream pretty much since they won, so I don't even know if they're going to accept them.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, while I'm thinking about it, Farming Sins, we keep shouting this out. Most of you know that his wife was diagnosed with cancer And of course, you know how difficult that can be and scary. But she has started a GoFundMe to help them get through this very difficult time. And if you have the opportunity and wish to donate, then please by all means do so. If you do not, at least feel free to spread the link that Sharko is scrambling right now to find.
That is so true.
We will post the link to the GoFundMe. And we'll do it a couple more times during the stream. And you know, yeah, you creamed the crap out of that caveman. That was perfect. That was exactly the one that was in the way.
I cut down a total of 3 to
Good.
make sure.
That's good. I'm trying to maximize my space, which I'm sure you understand.
Yes, I do.
And the ends.
You're maximizing yours, and I've been working on maximizing mine at my farm.
The ends of this bunker weren't quite where I thought they were, so that's not going to let me pick up that pile of grass either. Oh, it would help. I thought I had it down, but it was up for some reason. Alright, I'm just going to pull through and tip this out. Get back to... Once I get this done, I will probably give you this forage wagon, caveman, and let you go over and do your thing, and then I will, or, you know, have you pick up the grass on that other field, and then I will see what I can do about sneaking through these trees and picking this crap up. See how many branches I can hit on this pass through. Oh, I made it. I might have gotten a little carried away with the mowing over here. Because I've got a few...
do a caveman mow.
A caveman?
Yeah, he mows everything.
Oh, no, I didn't get that carried away. I only mow the planted grass. Usually. Well, thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin is a very kind-hearted soul, and... somebody else contacted me. Oh, Tago Gaming, who's been in the stream a few times. He has asked that we keep his grandmother in our prayers and thoughts, because apparently she lost her husband recently, within the last few months, and then her house burned down. She lost everything. So he just wanted, you know, wants people to just think of her, you know, say a prayer, hope things turn around for her. Obviously, you know, she's a dear family member of his, and he just asked, and of course, Harv always says yes. Chris, if I don't have cows, why do I mow? Because we make silage for cash. Most of our cash has come from silage. We sell the silage at the right time. I've probably made at least $2 million already in silage from all the mowing that we've done. Now, right now, I have well, I'm putting it in a bunker to make silage, but for a different reason now. Robert Feltz, good to have you back, man. Nice to see you. Excuse me. Did I ever help Sharko with his radioactive corn? Did I ever help Sharko with his radioactive corn?
I guess I need to plant corn now.
No, because he hasn't planted the corn yet.
He's got sorghum. Is that close enough to radioactive corn? Corn and sorghum are kind of from the same family. Oh, wow, Bradley, that's a shame. Keep your mom's friends in their prayers. They're at work and their house burned totally to the ground and they lost everything, including their 2 dogs. Wow.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Grass all mowed.
That was quick. Excuse me.
Was quick.
I got a bad throat.
Well, that one field was all mowed. All mowed the other grass. Is that ready to? No, that's not ready to.
There's nothing left to mow. Don't mow anything. If you mowed that one field, there's nothing to mow.
Yes, I see that.
just making sure. That's wheat. That's not grass. That's wheat.
No. The other actual grass field is what I was talking about.
Has been. Oh, that little one.
Yeah, but it's not ready to be harvested or mowed. So.
All right, Caveman. You want to take over the grass collection for a little bit, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I can do that. You want me to use the plant, or?
Yeah, you can do. I won't need it for a little bit. I'm going to be doing more placeables here.
Oh, if you're going to be doing that, I'll park my tractor out of the way then.
Do I need to move anything?
Nope.
Yep.
Because they're not going over there.
Berkey wants to know, is the sorghum radioactive?
Is the sorghum radioactive?
That I have no clue.
There's over 100,000 liters of chaff in here already. This is a big freaking bunker cell. I probably could have got away with the smaller one. Okay. Spending mo money. This is going to be fun. For me, anyway. From Modding Welt, also known as Modding World, I am going to use their American cow sheds. 2 of them specifically. About, where's that bunker at? Right there. That looks like a good spot. That's good, Harv. I want to make sure, I got this thing about 90 degrees and I want to make sure that it's lined up. That's 90 degrees. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm going to put one there, like so. And then I'm going to spin this thing around. Like a record baby, right round, round, round. And I'm going to put another one right in its face. Like so. So I am officially the owner of 2 lovely cattle barns.
Those are nice barns.
And Giants, are you paying attention? Because this is what American barns look like. Much more than your version of them, anyway.
Got that right.
Yeah, Chris, Sharker does always get blamed for something. Absolutely. They did, Sid. You can make haylage now. I didn't quite get this lined up just right, but who cares? So, of course, since I've got cattle barns, I need cattles. Also known as cows.
How much are cows?
1,500 a pop.
Ouch.
And I had a question that I asked Caveman the other day. And he didn't know the answer. And I didn't know the answer. And so what I'm going to do is I want milk. That's what I'm shooting for. And I'm buying the 18-month Holsteins. I could get them for $200 a piece, but then I've got to wait forever for them to be productive. So I'm gonna buy.
They still produce milk, I believe.
I'm gonna buy
Do they not?
25 Holsteins. Yeah, but they won't reproduce for
Oh, they
18
won't
months.
reproduce. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna buy 18 Holsteins. These beauties right here. What are you laying around for? Get up and eat some grass. And then I'm gonna go to this cattle barn. And I'm gonna buy the Swiss Brown. This isn't cool. Why is this not triggering? Oh. The animal dialogue is registering all the way out here for some reason. That's weird. These are the two primary dairy cattle in the base game right now. The Angus and the Limousine are beef cattle. So I just want to see how these guys produce compared to each other. I imagine they're just equal. But I think the cows do look a lot better in 22 now than they did in 19.
They actually have whiskers.
No, Robert, cold snap in Florida. Green lawn is now a hayfield. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, yeah.
On this game, where do you get the cattle shed with the robot's automatic feeding? Well, you hit P, Bradley, go into your construction menu, click on the animals tab, pick cows, and it's the $722,500 cattle pen that has the feeding robot in it. The cow goes moo, the pig goes oink, the horse goes neigh. What does the fox say? Are you really pulling out that old song? Or is this some kind of a joke?
I think it's just a meme at this point.
I think so too.
All of this was going into the silage bunker, right?
Every last scrap of it.
And for the record, you go through that bond silage a lot quicker
I
in a
noticed.
forage wagon compared to a.
I noticed. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Back to the shop. Because now that I have my cows, I got to be able to feed them. The fox say hashtag BSC. Nice. According to FNA, who's FNAF? What am I missing there? Mr. Swede, how are you doing, man? Good to see you again.
That's Five Nights at Freddy's, I believe.
Oh, okay. Snow Bunny, yeah. I knew I was going to get nailed on that one, but it's okay. I can live with it. Laura Farm. Yeah, I've seen Laura Farms. They make clear coat silage made of sugar from corn. Well, I know you can chop corn to make silage, corn silage, but then you can make grass silage or hay silage, and they all have their own name. It's grassilage, haylage. Okay, so I think I am going to go for animals. And I decided I wanted this one. It's 24 meters cubed of silage. So I'm going to buy that. Which means I also need, right? I need some of this mineral feed. They're really going to make you buy one of these at a time.
You even know how much mineral feed you need to make it work?
Well, it's 24 meters cubed, right? I don't know. I'm going to put 1,000 liters in and then see where we go once I start adding bales. I have a theory. If I'm wrong, then I guess I will have to do something to fix that theory, but I'm going to grab 1,000 liters of mineral feed first. Skylar Knack, how are you? Good to have you with us. Holy crap, that loads slow.
I was gonna say that is loading very slow.
There might be a reason for that. If it loads that slow, maybe it's so you can stop it in time.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I still think, because I want to say mineral feed is like 5%. And it looks like 1,000 liters is not going to be quite 5. We'll see. I'll wing it. I will probably screw it up miserably, but for right now, I'll wing it.
Mm-hmm.
Sharko, if you've got a tractor over there, if you wanted to grab the little trailer by my greenhouses and come over and load this crap up on it, because that may or may not be an auto load trailer. It is actually.
There a tractor at your farm.
No. Caveman's tractor's over there. He's using the Fent right now.
Where's the case?
It was still. I'm driving it.
Oh, that explains it.
Mine's over here by the bunker silo. Just don't wreck it.
Sharko needs to hand carry the mineral feed back to the farm. That's a thought, but we don't want to be here watching him all night.
No, we sure don't.
Well, thank you, Bradley. I very much appreciate you noticing. Things are difficult right now. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilt milk. We're just going to keep moving forward, and let's have a happy, positive stream. Tell me good stuff, guys. I need some good stuff. I need to hear some good stuff.
I bought 5 pounds of candy.
Sharko bought 5 pounds of candy. Tell them about your candy, Sharko. This is kind of crazy.
The candy I bought is maple syrup candies, and it's basically just maple syrup dried out. But I bought like 5 pounds or 2 kilograms of it. Cost me $50 Canadian for them. But they're good.
I've got an odd-sized hay bale over here for some reason. It's like 7,200 liters. So I'm going to drop a hay bale in there. Watch it just sit there and do nothing. That's good. Does this thing really not break bales? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. It's just like slowly loading it in. Okay, that was weird. In 19, it would just automatically, shred the bale. And then I need a bale of, at least 1 bale, probably 2 bales of silage. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in. See where we stand. It's not giving me the mixing ratio on this right now either. Like, normally it pops up and tells you.
Is that even a thing in 22?
I thought it was. And then I'm going to get some straw in there just to top it off. Did it really
Do you need any more bond silage or anything?
Well, it is total mixed ration, so apparently I got the mix right. Right,
Close
Paul?
enough.
It says it's total mixed ration. That's all I care about. And it looks like, I don't know which side the tip side's on. Tip side is left. Look at those barns and silos sitting on the horizon there. Doesn't that look good? I think that's pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself. And I do. Okay, so we'll come around here. I'll try to split this between them. And then we can make more for them later. Because I need to bring straw over here too.
Where do you want these pallets?
Put them next to the bales will be fine. Oh crap. You know what happened?
What?
What?
My total mixed ration is now forage and not total mixed ration because I left that bale of straw. And so it mixed back in. It ate the rest of the bale of straw and ruined my mix.
How do you fix that?
Well, I can add more. I think I should just be able to add more hay and more silage. And balance it out and maybe leave a little bit of room for some more mineral feed. We're about to find out. I play that bunker silo is from Beck's Modding. She has her own Discord server. It's the only place you can get Beck's mods. The Discord server is the only place you can get Beck's mods. So, or her Discord server, it's called The Office. I normally have a link when we use her mods. I try to make sure I've got an invite link to her Discord. She does have a 24-hour cooldown. You have to keep that in mind when you're using Beck's stuff too. You can't just walk into her Discord, grab her stuff, and then waltz out. She does do like a cooldown period. So I hope this works. Yep, it's total mixed ration again. We're good.
Good.
You need a bucket to load that stuff.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So I needed my control window open to see the mixing percentage, the mixing ratios. This actually says it does need some more. No, it's 1.8% mineral feed. And it did say that it was total mixed ration, so I think we're okay. It's not enough mineral feed in there to register. And thank you for that, Casa Farms. Good to have you with us, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Good to have you with us.
Actually, this bunker silo is going to throw me off a little bit from time to time because if I'm not paying attention, I know I'm going to do a Sharko and drive right into the side of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the walls are solid.
Oh yeah, they're solid.
Mm-hmm.
They come in 4 different sizes too.
And which size is this one?
This is second to largest. All right.
Do you hear that, guys? You can actually get one larger than this.
Yes, you can. 2 smaller, 1 larger. I love these cattle barns.
They look really good.
I think so too. Nah. Automatic cow barn is too European and boring. I want something interesting, unique. Modding Welt makes good mods. They're a German modding group. If you go to their site, be prepared for it to be in German unless you get some Google Translate action working on there.
I was gonna say I don't think Carvel has the money for the automatic.
No.
farm.
Well, I do, but then I wouldn't be able to afford anything that I need to go with it, like cows.
That's fair.
Brody Allen, good to hear that, man. Thank you for dropping in. My day's doing just fine. Um, glad we inspired you to get going on FS19. Some days it's a bit of a love-hate relationship, I'll be honest, but most days it's more love than hate. Okay, that's enough animal feed for the moment. I need to get these cows some straw. A little bit of straw and we should be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we don't generally bother with things anymore like bale forks. Even though they do work better in FS22 than they ever did in 19. It's still just a little bit easier to do it this way. I don't want to use all this straw because I don't have a lot. I'm going to have a lot come fall, but right now I don't have a lot. Alright, one more. And then the rest will be left for feed. You do not have to add straw to TMR, by the way. Straw is a filler. Thanks for moving that stuff, Sharko. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I have a question, Harv. How do you pick up stuff in the game? Because my hand is red like yours and it won't. It's a mod, Bradley. It's called the Lumberjack mod. And it gives you super strength. So when you saw me picking up those heavy bales, I was actually holding down my Alt key. The Alt key activates super strength because of the Lumberjack mod, and I can pretty much pick up anything I want to that way. Pretty much anything. How much did we end up in there, caveman?
295,015 liters.
That, based on what you're telling me, that looks like that silo would have held about 3 to 5 million liters of silage.
Probably. And it was 100% compacted when I dumped the last of it in. I'm just trying to knock down some of the ruts so it's easier to clean out.
Fair enough. Now the tip, it doesn't say specifically, but the tip in for the straw is right about here. And basically it's going into that, that's a straw silo. And since I want to split these between the two.
Is that for their bedding?
Yes. Now the manure pits do work for these cattle barns. They have been, I have tested them. I'm not putting one in right now. I might in the not too distant future, but not right now. Really happy to hear that, Brody. And you're in very good company, as Eric just said, because most of the people in here kind of started the same way, man.
Mm-hmm.
At the Ravenport walkthrough is sort of Harv's claim to fame, if you will. It's really got some traction on the channel. Now the question is, do I have to unload these bales? It looks like I do, actually.
Weird that your cows start out with 10% health. My sheep only start out with 0.
Yeah, I think that's about as smooth as I can get it. You want me to go ahead and cover it?
Yeah, go ahead and blanket that thing.
Done.
I wouldn't even know where to begin, Brody. Honestly, I've never played on console. I don't know that much about console mods. The one thing I did on Ravenport was to make sure that that it was available. All the mods I used were available for PC and console. But since I don't use the console mods, there's no way for me to know which ones are the best, right? So, with my apologies, I would kind of, I wouldn't be able, I wouldn't do it justice. Could I do it? Sure. Would it be smart for me to do it? Probably not, just because you guys deserve better than that. Michael Villafana, welcome to the stream. Greetings from Nevada. North Texas. Very cool.
Nice.
Are you guys getting all this ice and snow in North Texas also? I heard it was kind of coming up from out of the Gulf area. Okay, what else was I doing? Well, the first thing I guess I'm going to do is I'm going to get more money.
More money.
Taking out another $500,000. So I will be $1 million in debt.
I don't know how you can take out more money. I still can't take out a loan.
Because I bought a bunch of land.
Yeah, but you could take out a bigger loan. I own quite a bit of land too.
Well, you do now. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let you take more.
I don't know.
Oops.
I'm
Alright.
stuck to the 500.
I'm gonna laugh. If I buy one more piece of land, it lets me, and I own the least amount of land.
So I'm buying Field 56 to add on to my growing farmland empire. I'm going to turn this whole side of the map purple. So we're going to buy that. Yes. And then, while I've got the money, I'm going to go into our construction menu. We're going to start getting some productions working here. And the first thing I want is a grain mill. God, it's such a beast. And I think that's probably a reasonable place for it. Can one of you guys move Caveman's tractor, please? And then I want...
Plopped it right there.
I kind of like this bakery. You guys like this bakery? I think it looks pretty cool. I kind of feel like this should be close to the road, though. Like, where people could actually come to the bakery. So I'm going to plop that down right there. Who knows how much I'm destroying the... I don't want that dairy. I want the other dairy.
You didn't destroy the ground hardly at all.
Oh, good. There, that's the one I want. And I am buying a dairy as well. I've got the cows. I'm going to be crowding that field a little bit. But, hey, life goes on. All right.
Except to a headland on it.
3 productions. Grain mill. I'm going to have a lot of wheat coming off here pretty soon, plus sorghum. I've got my cows, so now I've got my dairy that could be working for me. And the bakery where I can start making bread once my wheat comes out. Rock and roll. I feel like I'm missing something. But I'm not. I might end up putting some money back in because I've bought everything that I'm going to buy. And I still have 272,000, which is way more than what operating expenses would be. So I think
Okay,
it's.
what did you forget?
I didn't. I have got on my list right here cows, cow barns times 2, forage wagon, the mixer, the cattle, the dairy, the bunker silo, the bakery, the grain, and the field. I did buy that
Okay.
field, right? I'm sure I bought that field. Yes, I did. And
Huh.
then 56 and 57 will get merged together.
Okay, yeah. You bought everything you said you were
Yeah.
going to.
I'll probably pay back 200,000. We'll see where we're at the end of the string.
Okay.
Yep. Hard. Remember how hard it was when we got started, guys? Like,
Oh, yeah.
And look where we're going now. Caveman, I think we're headed for your farm to see what you're up to. Should we go to the shop first?
Yeah, let's do the shop first.
All right. You guys are never gonna believe how lucky Caveman got. This is such caveman's luck. I swear to God. As unlucky as Sharko can be sometimes, Caveman has like the bestest luck.
Uh-huh.
Working on the zip code, Kevin. Working on it. Yeah, and that's a good tip too, Eric. Honestly, Mr. Sealy P, even though he is a console player, he was my original inspiration to even get started on YouTube. Um, he's a great YouTuber for console players.
Yes, he is.
Is that wheat in that field right now?
Yes. Which worked out perfectly. I got lucky on that.
Yeah, you did.
And I think it
And you
needs
getting lucky
one
on my sorghum,
application
too.
of fertilizer. Okay. Sharko, there's a mod in the in-game mod hub that will allow you to take more loans. You know, that's true. You can. There is a mod that allows higher loans. I'm not sure how that works on multiplayer though. All right, caveman, we're sitting down here waiting on you to do your thing.
Okay, I'm gonna start off by there's this case IH Magnum AFS Connect series. It's on sale right now for 49% off.
Hang on, this one right here, guys. Now, this is a true story. I swear to God. We're sitting here talking. We're trying to figure out what we're going to buy, what we're going to spend our money on, all of that stuff. And Caveman's like, well, I really want to get a bigger tractor. And I'm like, what are you thinking of? And he said the Case Magnum AFS Connect. And I was like, oh, those are great. And then I happened to open up the used vehicle sale menu. He had not seen this, by the way. And I was like, Caveman, you are one lucky because there's the exact tractor you want to buy on sale. So, go ahead, Caveman.
Okay, well, I'm buying that. And I am going to purchase a new trailer. It's larger than the ones I have because less trips.
And you're going to sell those power tubes?
And the two trailers that are over here, I'm going to go ahead and sell. And then if you want to look at the map, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy field 40.
Okay, field 4. I don't see field 40.
It's above 41.
Oh, it's okay, that one right there above his sugarcane fields.
Yes. I'm going to
Okay.
go ahead and I'm going to buy that. And yeah, I'm
Doesn't
gonna
mean
go.
take
I'm
it
gonna
all.
go over there. I'm gonna go over there first, and then I'm gonna buy the other thing because I need to see how the spot looks
Oh, that's right.
because it placeable area.
Doesn't let you take out a bigger loan. That's my question.
Oh, yeah, once he does that. Me and Mr. Sealy P helped you get started, Chris. That's fantastic. Honestly, Mr. Sealy P really got me started or a long way into the game when I was first starting out. He was one of the first YouTubers I came across. Him, Daggerwin, and a guy named Jim Bob. Oh, and for those of you who didn't see, this is the ridiculous amount of sugarcane that we pulled off a caveman's field. He's estimating this at about 800,000 liters. It's taller than my tractor.
Quite a lot.
Sparky, it's a very real possibility that Caveman might have adjusted a game file to put the right tractor for sale. No, Caveman wouldn't do that. He's as honest as the day is long. Jordan watched an episode of the show Supernatural where the guys found a cursed rabbit's foot. Where if you're holding it, you're really lucky, and if you lose it, you become really unlucky. Interesting.
Guess I lost it.
Jonathan, how are you doing, bud? Glad you were able to join us. Costa's playing on Calmston now. Just have seen Road Track AFS Connect on sale for $289, 40% off. Nice, very nice.
So I'm going to be placing a sugar mill over here on the other side of Field 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I own that little bit of land on the other side of the road from Field 40.
I'm coming. I thought you were going to place it over here where your sugar is.
I was thinking about it, but I changed my mind.
If it's planted grass, Chris, all you have to do is throw one application of fertilizer on it and it will regrow, no problem. If it's just field grass, like the stuff around the fields, it will regrow, but you cannot fertilize it. All right, Caveman, we're here waiting for... whoa. Oh, Field 40 includes that, huh? That's interesting.
Yes, it does. And looks like I have a little bit of terraforming to do here to smooth that.
That's pretty cool, though. I like this little... This would make a nice little placeable area for you. Very cool.
Doesn't include all of it, but it includes part of it.
Right. So we have got a ton of industry working now. Caveman's got his sugar. I'm going to run back over to Sharko's farm if I can remember how to get there without killing anybody. Sharko's got his spinnery.
Which I need to push put my bales in there, or my wool.
I've got my dairy, my grain mill, and my bakery. Now we need to convince Caveman that he needs to buy some animals. Sharko's got sheeps. I've got cows.
I still have more money. I was not done.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said before the stream that that's what you were doing, and I thought that was the last of your stuff. So I will be back, but I'm going to show him Sharko's farm real quick since I'm almost here.
Okay. As I said, that's all I knew I had the money for. I didn't know how much more I had left after this was over and done.
Oh, okay. You know that your phone actually has a calculator built into it, right?
You know, I was honest. To be 100% honest with you, I was too lazy to try to calculate all of it out.
Fair enough.
This cotton bale's heavy.
So this thing right here, this is Sharko's house. It's got a sleep trigger in it.
My nice little house.
You can go inside. I'm not sure where he hides the bed, but
I sleep on the couch.
the couch is probably a fold-out futon or something. He got a tiny little shed for a piece of equipment, maybe two, and then he's got his spinnery. So industry is cranking up.
Mm-hmm. I have all my greenhouses, all my sheep.
Bradley, you can use sugarcane, even if it's poured on the ground. You can use it to reseed your field when you need to. But sugarcane, as Eric said, does regrow. So, and it will continue to regrow. The problem with the third harvest is that it goes into a requires plowing state. And so you start taking a big hit because your field needs to be plowed.
Yes, that's true.
Caveman should buy pigs.
I'm not doing pigs.
Pigs are boring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but growing pigs just to sell pigs doesn't seem all that much fun to me.
You can do that with any animal.
That's true. In 22, I mean, your cattle will continue to reproduce, so.
Same with sheep.
Although cows, it takes 18 months for them to get to reproductive state, so.
That is true.
All right,
Cotton's
Caveman,
in the
I'm
mill
almost
now.
back. Oh, no, you put the cotton in the mill. Nice. I forgot
Finally
about
pushed
that.
it in there. Pushed it in there with my tractor.
Nice.
All right, now I'm on the other side of field 40 there, Harv. From where my truck was.
Like close to your farm?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am placing down 1,
Ooh.
2 beehives.
Big honking beehives, too. Now, I was
And-
always under the impression you should spread them out so that they have more coverage.
I'm not 100% sure how it works, but
It only affects
that's where I'm putting them.
canola. It's 105 meter radius.
Right, but he placed
then
two
I'm also
big
gonna-
beehives side by side, and I figured one at one end of the field and the other at the other end would give more coverage.
If he's not doing canola, it won't matter. So,
They also work for sunflowers.
I didn't think it says sunflowers on the thing.
I'm pretty sure honey or bees affect sunflowers also. Go ahead,
I
Caveman.
think they do. I'm also going to put down the little thingy that spawns the honey pellets. If I could see it.
Where's that going? Right next to him?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of next to it.
And we did install the mod from ModHub that allows more honey pallets to spawn in the same area.
Yes, and that was the biggest one from that.
Nice, very nice. See, Jonathan agrees.
Just so I had the for honey.
And to answer your question, Sparky, unfortunately, there's not a butcher. I think there should be. All right, there is a ton of work to do at my farm. So are we done with our spending now?
I think so.
I think so.
All right, heading back to the farm to start working it. Ethan, you're on a mission to have at least 300 head of sheep on Wilhelmina Forest, and you currently have 6. It can be done. I think I've got 20 on off the grid, something like that. I think it's 20.
I'm on my way to your farm with my new tractor, Harv.
Outstanding. I'm pretty sure we've got 2 mulchers over here, so
Mm-hmm.
if you guys wanted to start mulching, and be careful around the wheat, please. But
Will
that
do.
the grass field that you just mowed, if you would start mulching that would be lovely. And it's going to need to be plowed too after it gets mulched.
Mm-hmm.
And our first planting of sorghum. Oh, that's right, Sparky. I do have Mutt and Jeff. Well, we don't get to spend very often. Like once a year, we actually have real money to spend, and we blow it all, and then we work for the next year and wait. Yeah, you know the drill. Bees help the production of canola, sunflowers, and potatoes too. Really?
Huh.
That's interesting.
That's one I didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sheep are very, very nice because all you got to do is throw grass at them and you're done. And what's particularly nice, Giants was smart enough to figure out that people are probably going to pipe water to their animal pens. So unless it's an open pasture, you do not have to haul water to animal pens anymore. Did you hear that, modders? No more water hauling.
Oh, just for the record, Sharko, I can take out a bigger load now.
What?
It must be based in equipment too, because you don't have near the equipment that we have.
I have pretty decent amounts of equipment. I mean, I guess I did just sell a bunch.
They're like, yeah, he's got some land now, but you know, he doesn't have the equipment to work it.
If it wasn't for my planter, you guys wouldn't be able to plant anything.
Yeah, we would, because I just go buy one.
Exact. One of us
That's
would have
fair.
bought one.
That's fair.
Oh, wait a minute. I have this money left over, right?
Yes.
And what were we talking about before the stream?
Buying the bigger one?
Nope. What do we keep saying we should probably buy, but we never do?
A bigger combine.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
No?
We were just talking about. We were just literally talking about it like 10 minutes before the stream started. What was the best bang for your buck?
Oh, silos.
Silos, yeah. I should. I probably will buy a silo. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Probably after the stream. But once I get turned into line here and start planting more sorghum. Because I'm not sure where I want to put it yet, but this is what I'm going to buy. The Meridian. The big Meridian multi-fruit silo that Caveman modded and is waiting testing on ModHub. This requires 2 augers to run it. One to tip into the very top and then one to unload it. Brandon. It is Brandon, right? Kim Wilhelm is Brandon. Am I crazy when I say that? No, because it's been so long since we've seen him. Brandon, nice to see you back, my man, and happy 15th birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
And Farming Sins, Paul Tunk. Paul, I know you've been in for a while, and I feel like I was remiss and didn't catch you coming in. But Paul, good to have you with us. Has Sharko paid back the loan from the bank? None of us have paid back our loans.
That's right. None of us have.
And I just took out another $500,000. I might end up regretting that, but I don't think I will.
Your loan payment goes up by like 5 times.
It should be 2 times.
It should be 2 times, but I can't even take. I'm stuck at the 500
You know why?
because I owe 18 million still.
Because those people from the Yukon called down here and said, if you got that guy Sharko down there, don't be loaning him money.
Well, I
And
didn't,
they had already loaned you some money, so they're like, yeah, but guess we're not going to loan him anymore.
Right.
well, I didn't take the money. Wasn't the bank's. That money was yours. I mean, Yeah, it wasn't the banks. I don't know the bank matters.
Oh, the bank knows you lost our money.
You had to take the money out of the bank. It's not like I had it in a suitcase.
That's
That's
fair.
true.
That's fair.
Chris, honestly, it's not about the honey from the beehives. It's about the increased production on your fields. That's where your
So
money
I
comes from on beehives, really.
so I need to place beehives then.
It would
So maybe canola and sunflower.
it would boost your production for canola and sunflowers, yes.
Yeah, I need to do that then. I
Hashtag
can
no
plant
water hauling.
beehives.
That's right, Sparky. Hashtag no freaking water hauling.
What happens when there's multiple sheeps on a server or bees on a server? Does it work like normal?
Well,
It
it'd be
should. It's
depend
per
on.
Okay.
farm.
Yeah, it's per farm.
Yeah, everything like it says you. The trigger says you can only place one of these per farm.
There's nothing near the beehives.
I don't know how close it is, but I would assume it needs to be within their range.
So you can only
Water?
place one per.
We don't haul no stinking water.
Cause I was gonna place my beehives pretty far apart because I have such a big field.
I would. I wouldn't bunch them together.
Oh, I bunched mine together because I'm just using them for the honey.
Yeah, you need the honey, don't you?
Hey, Farming
Hey,
Sins, welcome in. And since you just had the opportunity to join us, I have said this once already, but we'll keep doing it until you tell us to stop, pretty much. But for those of you who don't know, and most of you do at this point, I'm sure, but Farming Sin's wife was diagnosed with cancer. And as you know, cancer is a very scary thing to deal with, and it can cause some serious, serious stress on families, emotionally and financially. And to help out with at least the financial aspect of it, Sin's wife has started a GoFundMe to help keep them going and pay hospital bills or treatment bills, whatever they need. We are linking the GoFundMe. Sharko just took care of that for me. Very much appreciated. And even if you can't help financially, and I know some of you already have, but please, by all means, share that link around. The more people who see it, the more opportunity their family will have to get the help they need. And we've got so many awesome viewers and subscribers. I know you guys are doing everything you can to help out. So yeah, Paul. There are a couple things that I can forgive. The greenhouses, although I do think they should be connected to a water supply. Um, they're almost like free money anyway, so you should have to supply them with something. So I can forgive the greenhouses. What else did we say? Oh, the open animal pastures. Yeah, if you've just got an animal pasture, hauling water there is understandable too.
So are we plowing that field?
Yes, that grass field after it's mulched, it needs to be plowed, and then I'm put canola in that sucker too, or canola, sorghum. I'm going to have a metric ton of wheat come off my 3 fields, and sorghum and my grain mill will be cranking out the flour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna place my beehives because why not?
And that's exactly right, Chris. The greenhouses got nerfed. Did the greenhouses get nerfed? Maybe. In the big, if they did, it was in the big patch, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I still made 100,000 off my greenhouses.
Yeah, Sharko has 4 greenhouses, and There goes Caveman with the plow stone picker combo.
Yep.
No, 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 don't plow this field.
I'm not.
It's like, dude, I just planted this. Don't do that.
It hadn't dropped down yet. You're all good.
All right.
You're all good. I'm just getting a little bit of lag at the moment.
All right.
Where should I place my bees?
I don't know, but it'd be really nice if you could slightly move your current position in the vehicle you're in.
Yeah, I see that. Come on, tractor, you can move.
Bye-bye, grass field. You served me well for one harvest. So, you know, our farms are actually starting to grow, expand, and do exceptionally well. At least I think so. And considering where we started with nothing, I mean, literally, we're pretty start from scratch, and I think all three of us have done a really good job of getting these farms cranking. I'm not going to say soon necessarily, but we need to start thinking about where we're going to go from Elmcreek. We are to a point where we do need to start thinking about what direction are we going to head after we leave this fine American village, town, burg.
If you actually dig into the game files itself, it still says cycles per hour. But the game registers it as per month.
Yeah, it still cycles per hour. It just tells you what it is per month. So if you're playing like 2 days, it'll change. It's weird, but
Interesting.
actually I haven't tested that once. If you change the days,
It stays the same.
does it say the same? Okay, so it's
The XML
single
still
step.
says per hour, but the base game coding itself has changed per hour to read per month. It's weird.
Sounds weird. But in a good fun way. Or something.
I was gonna say, I think we have a map planned.
We have
at
the
least thought of.
start of an idea.
Yeah.
Should be interesting. Very different from what we're doing right now, that's for sure.
I have an idea, but I can't say it on stream.
Have you tried the French Plains? Not one that I'm familiar with yet. Not one that I am familiar with yet. Tom, I know there is a map out there called Pacific Northwest, but it's not the same map ported over. I know there is one out there though, but it's not the same map. I hope somebody ports it over because that's a great map. Sparky thinks we should do a CAS 64 map.
No, thank you.
Sure, why not?
No worries, Tom. I would very much prefer you have your hands on the wheel. I understand.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
We'll deal with poor grammar as long as you're You're getting to your
Being safe.
destination safely, brother.
Do you have any fertilizer, Harv, or do you have to go buy some more?
You ran all of that out?
Don't purchase it.
Well, no, but it's 1,000, and I think your big field will take more than that.
No, I do not have any. I buy it as I need it.
Okay, then. I'll run it out, and I'll run until I run out, and then I'll go fill up.
Outstanding. That's a good point too, Jonathan. That would take Harv back to his roots. Jonathan knows Pacific Northwest was the first map I ever did a series on. Am I going to be able to plant this caveman, or is there rocks down there that still need to be?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't see any stones in there so far.
Okay.
I'd
Map.
have to-
Oh, does it need anything? Do I need lime or anything? That's the question of the hour.
I don't see any stones.
This field doesn't need fertilizer.
No, but it needs rolling.
Does do that? Oh, surely.
That's odd. Oh, that's weird. When you're looking at the field view, while you're going down, it will show you the stones that pop up from the plow, but it doesn't show you pick them back up.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That is weird.
Really, Harv? Really? I don't think there is an Aussie map yet, is there? Anybody aware of an Australian map yet?
I'm not.
Me neither. Yep, that's correct, Sid. Trains now are just to transport your goods to a sale point off the map. If you're not willing to sell it, they're not really going to go anywhere.
Yep.
Although I guess you could technically use the train cars to store goods if you wanted to.
Yeah, but you have to pay rent on that train.
That's true.
true.
You do.
That's not cheap.
Hey Tago, how are you doing, bud? I mentioned you early in the stream, bud. I told everybody about the difficulties your grandma has, and they are definitely keeping her in their thoughts and prayers for you, man. Totally understand.
Oh, that's interesting. Sorghum plant's not normal. Or the texture plant, it's not normal texture.
What do you mean?
It's more like further spaced apart.
That's the planter texture.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've bought this planter. Have you never used it?
I thought it was very similar when you went over it with the roller. You could barely see a difference.
Nope. No,
That's only with a cedar.
only cedars. The planter does something very different.
Yeah, the planter spaces stuff's further apart.
And since this is a multi-fruit cedar planter cedar,
Oh yeah, that's true. It won't sell your stuff unless you tell it to.
right? It won't.
But it doesn't store much though.
What, the
No,
train?
it doesn't.
The train cars or the
The train itself.
Train itself, yeah.
yeah, the train, the rail silo only holds 500,000 liters. It's actually small. It looks like, look at that over there. It's massive. That giant complex is the train silo over there, and it only holds 500,000 liters. Although I guess you could make the argument that they've reserved 500,000 liters for you. and that, everybody else has taken up the rest of the space. Everybody else in the valley. I understand, Tago. It's not easy, bud. You can cancel the rent. The train will go off the map and come back at the other side and park, and you get a free train. That's interesting.
But does it work in multiplayer?
That's a fair point.
I think so. Cause remember how that map, how the train drove off the map for me, and it came back with the stuff still in it? But I didn't rent it.
Vaguely.
Yeah. I put all my stuff into the train, sold it, and it didn't sell, but I wasn't renting it anymore. But it did come back with my stuff in the silo, or in its cabin. Cars, whatever you want to call it.
Sid's been using the train to transport seed and fertilizer on the flatbed. Absolutely. If you can get away with that, well, you can. I mean, if the train goes by your farm, and you rent it, or do what Sid said, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. You just have to have stuff in it. Interesting.
It is interesting.
Hello, Too Cool. I'm doing good.
Too cool.
Too cool.
Another man on the road. And
How about you?
we heard from a North Texan earlier that you guys are going to get nasty weather, so I hope you're driving safe, brother. Very safe. Man, I like the look of those cow barns over there. I really do.
They are good looking.
Oh, yeah. Can modders modify the train?
On their own map, they can. I don't think they can mod it with it separately from the map.
It would have to be a mod map.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, too. Oh, easy. You're stuck in Chicago from the weather? Man, Chicago's not a place I want to be stuck in right now. I gotta be honest with you.
Any more plowing?
Nope. We are at the fertilizing rolling stage.
I mean, I'll need plowing down my field, but that can wait.
Yeah, but we're creating a whole field for you, right?
Yes, and I was thinking about waiting for that sorghum to come out and making that field bigger.
Okay.
There's actually quite a bit more space that's covered by trees.
And what do we have? Do we have anything running in May? I don't think we have anything really to do in May, do we?
Grass harvest, I think, but
Put a harvester head on the train flatbed and it went off the map and came back.
huh.
That's interesting. That almost, if you ever saw the movie Poltergeist. All right, this is way 80s movie, but still great movie. That just reminds me of Poltergeist. Yeah, you could use the bigger field roller on that if you wanted to, Sharko. But I can grab that here pretty quick. Our caveman's got the tractor for it too.
This was already on the field, so I just grabbed it.
That's fine.
Yeah, having a little bit of a time trying to get everything back under your shed with it as tight to the new building you put up as it is.
Yeah, I know it is very packed over there.
Packed. This over here is packed as tight as a European map.
Oops.
How about the Dalbo or whatever it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Dalbo's the bigger roller. The 12
Alright.
meter one.
It's
Alright,
the
I'm
blue one.
Oh, planting is done.
hop on
Mulcher's
that
over here.
field that you just got done planting and start rolling.
I've got some serious harvest action that's going to be coming up here pretty quick.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't even involve sugarcane. I've got 3 wheat fields, 2 sorghum fields. I still have a small grass field and then my placeable grassy area. Caveman, how was your drive last Sunday? Too Cool's asking.
Last Sunday.
Yeah, with
Oh, we were talking
last-
about you going to help your aunt. It was last Friday, right?
Friday and Saturday. It was okay. It was okay. The ride up there with her took forever, and the ride back only took a little over 4.5 hours. Because coming back, she followed me.
Which means
We avoided the heavy traffic areas. We avoided the tolls. Basically, we stayed off of 95.
I gotcha.
yeah, it's so weird having when I go to the States, you guys have so many toll roads.
Where are you running
Yeah.
into toll roads?
We only have one toll road up here, and it's basically the same as the road that the other highway that runs right beside it. It's just concrete instead of asphalt. Icy roads.
No, we didn't have any icy roads. It snowed that night about an inch or two, and by 9 o'clock it was all melted and gone. On the roads, anyway. I don't like toll roads either, Farming Sens. I've literally driven 30 miles out of the way to go around a toll.
The first trucking company I worked for, you would get in trouble if you took a toll road.
Really?
Yep.
And yeah, Pell Tucker, it's the 407. It's actually terrible because you can accidentally turn onto that road and then get charged.
Well, I know there's the Pennsylvania Turnpike, there's the Oklahoma Turnpike. Those are the 2 big toll roads I could think of. There's the one that runs across northern Indiana. Is another one.
Oh wow. Oh but yes, if you ever come to Canada, do not go onto a highway that says the 407. You will be charged. I don't know actually how that works for rental cars, but
Well, that sounds like a toll road to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for
it's all cameras. So as soon as you turn onto the highway, it automatically starts charging you.
That's odd.
it's
Every on or off ramp has cameras tracking the license plate number.
What is going on
it's
with
kind
these?
of like going in and out of Maryland now. It snaps a picture of your license plate and then it mails you the toll. Um, and if it's a rental vehicle, they mail it to the whoever the owner of that vehicle is, which is the rental company, and then they charge you for it. And 9 times out of 10, down here anyway, say you go through that that $9 toll to go into Maryland, rental company's going to charge you $25 for that $9 toll for an inconvenient. They tack an inconvenience fee onto it.
I think up here it's like $27 depending on how far you long, because it's all depends on how long you drive on it. I think if you drive actually the whole length, I think it's like $45 or $50 for the whole length of it.
This is interesting. I think these two cow barns have merged their straw.
Why do you say that?
Because they both have exactly the same amount of straw in them and they won't take any more straw.
Doesn't that just mean they're full?
Is it possible that you filled them both up?
Nope. Because I filled up one of them and the third one would not take anymore. Or wouldn't take any, or the second one wouldn't. I filled up the first one, or I put 3 bales in the first one, and I tried to put 3 bales in the second one, and the second one would not take any straw.
Maybe it did then.
Well, I know up here in Canada, there's no weight limit on the toll road, and you can get toll passes, so a lot of truckers will take the toll road because there's no weight limit. Oh, that's a big thing. They'd rather spend like the $40 here and there than pay like the $500 or $1,000 fine they would get for being overweight.
Oh, I love paying fines for being overweight. Oh, wait, you're talking about toll road fines.
No, the toll roads is no weight restriction.
I was making a joke about my waistline.
Oh, I see.
I love being fined for being overweight. It's an American thing. And that was weird. My sound just cut out. Well, I think we've got everything pretty well squared away. Sharko's going to create a field of his own. We've got my sorghum in. Is there any work to do on your farm, Caveman?
I might need to do some herbicide and some fertilizer on that new field I just purchased.
Oh, okay.
And I also
So I need herbicide on my farm too.
have to move a bunch of sunflower. Or not sunflower, sugarcane. Yeah, I gotta move a bunch of sugarcane.
It's gonna be fun.
Why do you think I bought a bigger trailer?
Oh, that's right. You need to start dumping your sugarcane into the sugar mill. Take care, Chris. Have a great night, bud. Straw for cattle barns works as well. If you place a silo next to the barn and store it in the silo, the barn will take it as it needs. Oh, that's good to know. Luckily, these cattle barns have their own silos, so that's not necessary, but that's kind of cool, actually. All right, too cool. Have a safe trip, bud.
Yep. Have a safe trip.
Oh, nice, Jonathan. Going back to old school Harv. Harv before he even knew he was Harv. First 3 or 4 episodes are cringeworthy. Let me tell you, at least for me to go back and watch. I need to get my cow stuff over to my cow area. Oh, well, thank you, Ethan. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate it, man. I love you guys too. I really do. We've got such a nice crew here. You know? What's not to love?
Sure do.
Yep.
I might need to put a shed up over here. I'm gonna cross that bridge when we come to it. Well, guys, we spent a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money. I think our farms have progressed extremely well. Everybody's kind of taken their own little direction, their own tack too, which is really cool. You know, we've all got our own little plan, and we're following through with it. Paul, generally speaking, you can't sell slurry. Is anybody aware of the ability to sell slurry?
Base game, you can't.
I
Yeah,
don't think you can base game.
I don't think so either.
There's no option.
Nice tractor, caveman.
Thank you.
There's a nice tractor.
Oh, this is not what I wanted. I wanted my other trailer. Oh, I thought this trailer would pick up the mineral pallets. Will it not?
It will, but they are Euro pallet overload.
Oh. So it won't do two kinds of pallet at the same time though. Well, so I can't switch it to.
Nope.
All right.
One's Euro and one's Euro overload.
Okay. Well, then we'll just do it the hard way, the easy hard way.
Sorry.
Nope. No need to be sorry. I just wasn't sure. I didn't know. That's what we got straps for, right?
Yep.
Can you sober? Can you sell slurry to the biogas plant? Let's take a look and see. Before I started talking, I should have checked it before I saw or said anything.
It's digestate. You can't. Slurry, you can.
Oh, that's because it produces digestate.
Yeah, it accepts slurry.
And I've already got 3,000 liters of that crap. Pun intended.
Gosh.
Oh. Looks like you might have to get a slurry tanker.
Yeah.
I might. All righty. Well, guys, I think we have got this knocked out. I think we do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I think it's about time to call it a night here on Harv's World. Caveman, Sharko, any final thoughts, parting words?
Hopefully we'll
Keep
see
farming.
all of y'all on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday on Harv's World. As always, guys, it was great. Love having you with us. You guys keep it interesting. We very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.